Good morning. Thursday. Where did the week go? We're going to use my Tatcha, my blessed Tatcha. It's the only thing that saves this dry face. I have kind of crap lighting because I had to pull only one of the curtains over. It's always fun when you have lavender color cream, because the sun is shining so bright on the other side that, oh my gosh, my face is extra dry today. I'm gonna have to use more than normal, which is so strange because it's been like raining. Today it's not, so I guess the humidity sucked out of the air again. Oh my gosh, it is so dry, my face. So we had days of rain. I think it's gonna rain again tomorrow, but it's really beautiful out, and God, he painted the sky like a mofo this morning. I put on my Instagram. It's so pretty. And of course, pictures never do it justice. But I wanted to talk today. I was just talking to a friend about relationship stuff and her wanting more out of a relationship. And I started digging. You know, I'm a digger. I'm a life coach, right? I dig. So we're going down like, well, what is this ideal relationship? What do you truly need? And we got down to it that she's like, I actually don't need as much as I thought. It's kind of this societal pressure and this and that. So we dug, and then it was like, wouldn't it feel good? Like, imagine just in your body what it feels like to be wanting more all the time out of anything. So this isn't just about relationships, but like so unhappy with what you have that you just have this like underlying desperation for something else or for a certain problem to be fixed, right? And I'm a fixer, right? By nature, I'm a fixer, a problem solver. I love a good problem, so I can find I always feel like there's always some sort of solution, right? Sometimes it's harder than others. But it's either you decide this is a problem I really can't live with, and this is like a deal breaker, let's say in a relationship, right? This is a deal breaker, so I'm going to go ahead and either talk about it with your partner or whatever the situation is, a friend, whatever, and say, this is not working and I know I need this. It's like a non-negotiable. So we have those. And then we have like with my friend today where it's like, well, is it a non-negotiable? Really think about, do you absolutely need that in your life to be happy? No, I'm happy right now. I'm like, well, you're happy right now, right? You're happy. Yeah, so what do you not have? What in your fantasy world of that other thing, what do you not have now? It's like, well, nothing really. I have X, Y, Z that all makes me happy. Okay, but you're desperately seeking more. For what? For like the fantasy, the look. I've made it. This is, I did what people do and is like the perfect ideal life. I'm like, but you're literally living that, those emotions of that. You have the support, you have a loving partner, you have someone you see, you have fun with. There's no actual issues in the relationship. And this can, again, be related to other things in our lives where we think we want more. We think we need a bigger house. We think we need a faster car. Maybe I do. That was so creepy. I'm scared of myself. But we think we need to look a certain way. I'm sorry. I'm going to do a whole post about how I miss my friends' faces. I mean, all my friends are starting to get Botox, the lip injections. I literally, it's not like I miss your face. Like I used to always say, I miss your face because like I missed seeing them. No, I miss their face because they're gone. They're getting rid of their faces, guys. I can't, it's my own opinion of it, but like, man, I miss people's faces because they think that having bigger lips or none of these is gonna make them happy. Like, and then people, I get it, they get butthurt when I say stuff like that because it's like, well, if I want to look better and I want yes, you do you. But yeah, I do think sometimes we need to dig deeper. But you're doing it because you just say, oh, you feel better about yourself. But I feel like it shouldn't take that to feel better about yourself. Even with makeup, people are like, oh, you wear makeup. I don't know that I do it to feel better. I do it because I love doing makeup and it's fun and I like playing with colors. And But changing your actual face, it's just like it makes them look different, really different. And I still want to look like me. When I have makeup on, I still want to look like myself. Anyway, it's such a side tangent, but it's relative because it's like everyone's wanting more, wanting more. So back to getting in your body and feeling like, what does it feel like to actually, if you felt like, imagine for a second, you were happy with how things are right now. You were happy with the face you have. You are happy. Done. Do 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 do. Okay, and then you're happy with. Sorry, something just popped up that was inappropriate. If you were happy with your job, if you want something more, right? There's been times I've wanted more, but then I changed that situation, right? But you have to decide, is it something I truly want to change to be happy? Which maybe like a job, you have a horrible boss or whatever, that, yeah. But with ourselves and relationships, our face, and relationships can go both ways too. If you're being abused emotionally or any, you know my stance on that. Get out. But if you just want a piece of paper for marriage, and that's fine. For some people, that is a non-negotiable, right? Maybe you really feel you want to be married before you have kids or whatever it is. That's fine to have those beliefs. But if it's because you just feel like that's what you're supposed to do, you have to decide, is that truly what you want for you or what you think you should have, right? It's the shoulds of the world. You should have bigger lips, right? I'm sorry. I don't think bigger lips make anyone better looking. Like, I just don't. One of my friends had the cutest lips in the world. Like, they were actually, I would say, my favorite trait about her face. She had these just like a cute little lip kind of upturned here. Cutest little lips. And now she gets lip injections. And they're gone. Her lips are gone. What I know of her lips are deceased. And I don't know if she can ever really truly get them back, right? Like, I don't know. And that's her choice. She's allowed to. But I just encourage people to have gratitude for what we want and also go a little deeper and think about if it's really truly what you want or if it's what society or should be. Because I don't know where beauty decided, like, to be beautiful, you had to have big lips or you had to have no wrinkles. I don't know. I mean, that I think is a decision, and it might take time, and a lot of it can come from not feeling good enough if you had shit parents or shitty siblings who talked down on you, who said you weren't enough, you weren't smart enough, or you were not beautiful enough, you weren't funny enough, whatever it was. If you didn't feel good about yourself, yes, you might grow up and feel like, well, how can I be better? But you get to shift that mindset. So I don't know, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, I feel more confident now than I did when I was younger, and I definitely probably looked better according to society. I had less wrinkles, I had more tone, I was fresh and youthful, but I didn't look in the mirror and see like the beauty I see now. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm more beautiful than anyone. I'm just saying we're all beautiful. We all have unique special features. And that's why, like, yes, with makeup, I have big eyes. I used to hate my eyes because they were big. Hated them. Like, would cry about them, guys. Now, I accentuate them and have fun with them with color, right? And I try to pop the green with certain colors. I've learned, like, pink will pop the green color more, right? So it's like, it's fun. And it makes me feel happy, right? So you have to determine, are you doing something truly for yourself or for society or for what you see on a magazine cover as looking perfect? There is no perfect. And do you truly think that dopamine hit? Thanks, Jake. Big eyes. Woo. The dopamine hit of getting your Botox, okay? Look, I could easily go down the street, there's a Botox place, and get these guys sucker. But I know that's, let's say, I don't know, I don't even know how much it is, a few $100? I really have no idea. Let's say it's $500 for the amount I don't know, here, whatever I would do. I could do that, but I know for me, that's gonna make me happy in the moment. I'll probably look in the mirror and be like, oh, that shaved off a couple years? Yeah, right? And then, well, I don't know, an hour later, something could come up that's gonna, I'm not gonna still feel great about myself, right? Because that's such a surface thing. It's like, how could I spend that? I could save that up for a trip and like do some real soul fun stuff like traveling, or my daughter loves dance, saving that money so she can join the competition dance team and we could have fun experiences. Like, I'm really big on experiences. Or yeah, I mean, having a nice day trip even, right? Rather, or, you know, going to Luray Caverns, these things that truly fill your life with joy. And when you are on your deathbed, are you looking back and being like, thank God I got that last Botox? Like, I don't think that's what I mean, some people maybe, I don't know. It's your life. But I think most of us, when we're looking back on our lives, are going to be like, what were our relationships like? What were our experiences like? Where did we go? What did we see? Who did we impact? So, I mean, yes, I'm going to get off my soapbox. This is my opinion. This doesn't mean it has to be your right way. You can shoot your face up as much as you want, but I just encourage you to think about the why and where it comes from. And my job as a life coach and what I do is very much encouraging people to love themselves. And I want that like really deep love of like, you need to give yourself the love you maybe didn't get. A lot of my clients come from abusive households, like childhood abuse and stuff. You didn't get the love you deserve. So now you need to do a good job of loving yourself. And people will say they love themselves and do Botox or do filler or whatever. I'm not here to decide that. I'm just saying, when you're making these decisions and how you spend your day, how you spend your money, how you spend your life, is it really for you, or is it what you want other people to see and this show? Is it all a show? Because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, you're not going to care about the show. You're just not. Go for whatever you want to go for. Again, this is my opinion. And it just came up because we were talking about, me and my friend were talking about this stuff this morning. And then I was thinking about, I was scrolling on Facebook and multiple friends are like, got my injections, got my this, have their like, you know, big fake lashes and all that. And I was just like, I don't, like, some people I barely recognize. And I don't know. I miss my friends' faces. So it just got me thinking, and it all kind of related to always wanting more. And I'm an encourager of growth. I love growth. I love being a better person than I was yesterday. I love helping more people. If I get more money, I can help more people. And so that's, yes, I like money. I like to make money. I do a lot of volunteer stuff too, but I like to make money so I can help more people. They are connected. To run a business, you need money. So I want more in a lot of those ways, but, and I'm not perfect either. I definitely am like, have my days where I'm like, oh, I wish I was this or that, right? I'm human. So I'm not setting myself outside of this bubble. So just think about, like, what is it that you aren't happy with right now? And either change the situation, because you do have more control than you think. I'm not here for the people who make excuses all day. I'm just not here for that. If you're a client of mine, you know that. We don't have time for all the excuses. So cut out your excuses. And what would it feel like to shift this, to change this situation I'm in that I'm not happy with? And what is one step I can do today to do that? Your first step. It feels good to make one step. It can be a tiny step, right? A bite-sized step. And then you make the next one and the momentum goes and you really, truly make changes. The other thing, where is this desire coming from? Is it truly something I need to change, or do I want to change it because I think I should, or because society says I should, or I don't fit in a box? By the way, I'm a box breaker. I hate boxes. I don't want to fit in a box. You won't see me in a box. You won't see me in a Botox box. So look at, where is this coming from? So is it valid? Is it really coming from me, or is it coming from out there? Pray on it. I'm a big God person too. Pray on it. God, show me the light. What would Jesus do? Should we go back to wearing those bracelets again? What would Jesus do? You can look down at that. Would Jesus tell you get Botox? I don't know. I don't know. You got to talk to Jesus, okay? Anyway, that's my little, I was going to do my makeup, but I actually don't feel like it this morning. So I wasn't going to come on because I wasn't doing my makeup. And then I was like, I don't have to do makeup to chat, do I? No. So here I am. I think I look all right without makeup. I'm beautiful no matter what. So are you. It's not a like cocky thing, and people are programmed to not feel like they can say I'm beautiful. And how fucked up is that? Like, where did that come from? It's so jacked that we are literally programmed to not be able to say the positive things about ourselves. I love that you randomly found it here. I love it. I'm glad you're here. That means you were supposed to hear this message. Maybe you're supposed to soak it in yourself or pass it on to someone else. Please go ahead and like my video, share it if you think the message is good to your people, because it might seem simple, but some people out there need to hear it. Some people are so sucked in because they don't feel beautiful or don't feel good enough, and they're so sucked in that they are changing themselves or doing things that they don't really want to do because they have lost their power in their own life. So I don't want to wear makeup today. I don't need makeup to feel beautiful or feel good enough. If you don't like it, it's not enough makeup for you. I don't have enough lips. Tough shit, okay? Tough shit. I don't care. Because guess what? This does not decide the happiness of my day. Like, think about how stupid that is. Like, if you say it out loud, like, how I look here is supposed to determine my happiness, or how I'm living my life, or the joy I have, or what I get to do, the experience I get to have, the relationships. It's so silly. So I'm good with this right now. I'm going to have a great, fun, freaking exciting day. God painted the sky like awesome. There are beautiful clouds, sunny day after several rainy days. So I'm very much in gratitude and appreciation for that. And I'm going to do some work on my prep for my podcast coming in January. So excited for that. Like, oh, I finally, everything just clicked. It's one of those things. Do you love that when it's just like that aha, like, I got it. It finally all makes sense. And it makes sense why I did that, and that. And it's all come together. And now I'm ready to do this thing and impact people and help people in the best way I know how. And I might mess up and I might be imperfect on my podcast, but that's going to be relatable, and I don't care. I don't care, right? Theme of the day, I'm going to show up messy. Whether it's my hair, my face, my podcast, I'm showing up messy. I hope you're ready for it. All right. Thank you. Say hello in the comments if you have not. If you're on replay, put your deuces in there. And I will see you, I don't know, tomorrow sometime. No promises, but I try. I do what I can. I'm messy. Maybe I should change my name to Messy Christy. Messy Christy. I show up when I can, how I can. Makeup free. Makeup We don't care, right? Have a good day. Be you. Be fiercely you. No apologies for who you are, not what you're supposed to be, not in a perfect little box. Be yourself and be yourself joyfully. You know what I mean? Okay. Have a great day. Smooches and deuces.